Hi, I'm Paul with Patriot Paintball and Militia, and thanks for watching. A few months ago, I put out my video of my trip to Oklahoma D-Day last year in June, and I was really rushed getting the video together, and I kind of went back and watched it recently and realized that I didn't really do the trip justice with that video. So I decided to redo it with some extras. You know, the longer I go on with this channel, the more I learn about video editing and content that should be put in videos that I hadn't thought about in the past. But once again, Oklahoma D-Day, I've mentioned 100 times, and I'll say this again. Oklahoma D-Day is a paintballer's mecca. It's the world's largest scenario paintball game. It's in Wyandotte, Oklahoma. It's the second week of June, I believe. It's basically a Monday through Saturday of nothing but paintball. Monday through Friday, they do some small 1-2 hour scenarios each day. A lot of other little small events going on around the field through those days, and it all culminates into Saturday. They do the big D-Day scenario, Axis versus Allies. It's a scenario mock-up of the D-Day invasion of Normandy, and they've laid the field out, which the field was originally conceived for this type of scenario, and the field mimics Normandy as best as they could make it. They've got full towns built up. They've got the beachheads built, which we don't literally step off of a real boat onto a beach. It's a mock boat. You're coming onto a mock beach. But they've got Utah Beach, Omaha Beach, Sword Beach, which once the Allies have taken the beachheads, they push back into the cities. But if you're an ally and you have to come off the boat, like I was and like my team always is, it is undescribable coming off one of those boats and trying to take that beach. It takes hours and hours and hours to take those beaches. And you're literally stepping off the boat into just a solid wall of paintballs. If you are one of the few lucky guys that manages to get past that wall of paintballs, then you'll wind up scurrying for one small piece of cover suited for 2 people, along with about 10 or 12 other people. But nonetheless, Oklahoma D-Day is a blast. It's a great time. It's just to emphasize how big this game is in the paintball world. In my camp alone last year, there were guys from Australia, there were guys from New Zealand, there was one guy from Norway, several Canadians. It draws people from all over the world. This game is a blast. It's going out, having a great time with some good friends, playing paintball. It is ungodly hot the whole week, but you get over that. But nonetheless, yeah, so here's the video again. I've gone through, put in some narration so I can actually explain what's going on. I cut out some of the BS because there was so much dead space in the video originally, and I kind of went off the assumption, back in the day that people knew what was going on, but I kind of neglect sometimes that I have some viewers that are just getting into paintball or never played paintball, so I've got to explain some of the things that I wouldn't normally think that I'd have to. But guys, here's the video remastered. I hope you enjoy it.
Witness me, brothers! We are waiting in Valhalla! Shiny and chrome! Shiny and chrome! What a lovely day! Come on, lads! Allies! Allies! Who are we?
Alright guys, so here we are on Utah Beach on Friday morning. This was a secondary game that counted towards points, the big game on Saturday. But as you see, we're staying on the boat, waiting for the order to go. This whole hillside is full of Germans just waiting on us, ready to rain down paint on us. We get the order, and about 3 steps off the boat, just absolutely covered in paint. I mean, it's just it's a meat grinder. We're walking off. You can still see the boats just absolutely unloading with loads and loads of people. As you walk off the boat, you get about a 5-10 minute wait, and then they allow another insert, which everybody that was dead from the previous round loads up on the boats and waits for them to say go again. This time, you're fortunate enough to get some light armor, which is basically just some PC and 10, which everybody wanted to huddle behind in this cover. If you look over my right there, everybody is just absolutely hugging the ground trying to get some cover. There's almost no cover there. I'm peeking around the corner of the light armor here, trying to see if I can get a hold and move up a little further. And at the same time, I'm giving the guy running the piece of light armor info on where he's moving in relation to the seawall. The seawall is your only real cover on Utah Beach. And like I was saying before, if you're one of the lucky few that get to it, you're sharing it with 5 times more people than it's really good
about 10, 15 feet.
So I'm looking around, I see my hole, I start moving. About this point, I felt a ball hit me. I wasn't sure if it broke or not. I get up to the seawall, I see a buddy of mine here in just a second. I ask him for a paint check. He looks at me, yeah, I caught a paintball, so I'm out.
Yeah, you're hit. I'm hit? Okay.
This is Sword Beach on Saturday. This is the big game. This is waiting for the first order of the day to leave the boats. That was a Australian buddy of mine on my team. I was talking about everybody gives the big honor and glory speeches and everything. Tim is just a goof. He doesn't care. He likes to lighten the mood up. So once again, I actually managed to make it to cover on this one, and you see popping smoke. That's one of the big strategies on these beach landings at D-Day is you have to get smoke placed so people have some level of concealment moving up the beach. And the big thing here is get to a piece of cover if you can. Get there and stay there, and just wait for the next landing. You see there, I'm out of ammo. Long story behind that. Long story short, paintball markers, they have to be chronoed before you walk on a field, and refs can pull you aside and just check your gun to see if it's chronoed. What I mean by chronoed is it's a measurement for the feet per second in which your marker shoots a paintball at. The typical field max is 285 feet per second on a marker. And they put me aside like 3 or 4 times that morning walking out to our staging area to hit the beach. And by the time I've been chronoed so much,
we have smoked this bitch up good.
5 rounds left in that magazine. So I wasn't overly happy when I hit that bunker and had to reload almost instantly.
Hydrate!
Alright, so you hear everybody call hydrate, and I relay it. It's so hot out there at Oklahoma D-Day, you can dehydrate so quickly that they have to make it a point. We call in the field hydrate. It means everybody take a drink of water right then.
I got a guy keep laying into my bunker.
There's so many people that go down from heat exhaustion that the game's not even funny, so we always make sure and stay safe and make sure everybody stays hydrated.
What? You want to hold off till the next insert. Yeah. Hold your position, but hold off till the next insert.
Like I was saying, that's a big strategy on the beaches at D-Day is you get to cover and then you wait for the next insert, the next boat landing, and when they hit, you move up a bunker, and then so on and so forth. And that's how the beaches are taken. Alright, so at this moment, there's probably no more than 20 or 30 of us hunkered behind bunkers because so many people get taken out in the initial charge off the boats, and we're just laying in wait for this next insert. But even laying in wait behind a bunker, you're not safe necessarily. So we're laying in wait. I've got a buddy over here to my left. If you'll look, he's taking some pretty heavy fire. Parts of his bunker flying off left and right. He's got somebody bearing down on him. And he gets hit, he calls out, and he gets hit some more, and he calls out again, which is not cool. you know, you hit somebody one time and you should stop. And then all of a sudden, this guy starts laying into me. Yeah, and he keeps laying into me even after I call out. So I get a little bit heated about that. That's a big paintball no-no. You hit somebody one time,
down right on us.
and they're out. All right, so this is the second insert on Sword Beach, and we're getting
Right
ready.
into him,
to
guys.
my right is Pyro Joe, teammate of mine. See him popping smoke, and they haven't
Don't light
called
anybody on fire.
the command to leave the boat yet. They call him Pyro Joe for a reason. A couple years ago, he actually set one of those bunkers on fire on this beach with smoke grenades. So, yeah, Pyro Joe. Alright, so I actually managed to make it to a bunker once again, which I was fortunate enough, but for some stupid reason, instead of just staying where I was, I decided to run straight across the damn beach, get down behind this bunker, and what do? I can lay down right on top of a smoke grenade. And, oh yeah, hey, that's hot. I stand up, and I get burned up. So, yeah, stupid move, but funny story.
I didn't see it there and laid that down on it.
I was actually at the MagFed only game on Thursday, I believe, and hear these guys talking about these guys on the trail. They can see them, but they can't hit them.
Can you see them?
So hey,
Okay,
I'm running first strike.
They're
I've got
dead.
a lot more range, got a lot more accuracy. So I decided I'm going to take a crack at him. Get my sights lined up. First shot, range him. Second shot, he's gone.
Good shot, my man.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's 3 of them still back in there, kind of hiding. You can move up. You're fine. They're not really doing shit over here. Hey, James, come on.
We got Alex, stay down. We got one at my 12.
Hey, you're 12?
Yes.
How many yards out?
About 25 to 30. One, maybe two.
Right here, I've gone on down that trail that I was shooting down.
Yes.
There's a nest of like 3 or 4 guys back in there. I came up with that bunker, started taking fire, and played peekaboo with them for probably 10 minutes, and this guy walked up. Popped several of them. It was a pretty hard little fight, but you know, it's pretty gratifying. It was hard to see because I'm shooting him at quite a good
He's
distance.
He's at your 12 now, looking straight ahead. See him popping up?
So now that I got this guy off to my right working with me, we're working a little flank here.
Got him. I got one of them.
Actually,
I
get
think
him up
there's
and
two.
moving where I can get a shot on him, where he can get a
One's
shot.
falling back. There's still one more. He's a little farther back. He's out.
Reloading.
Copy. I've been playing peekaboo with him for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got a crossfire on them. We got some guys over here getting them too.
Action! 12 o'clock, contact! Sniper!
This was later in the day in the MagFed only game. Me and a few other guys I didn't
He's
know were
on me,
working
on me.
going through these woods trying to weed the rest of them out. We got some contact from a sniper. Come to find out, there was 2 or 3 of them. We took care of the sniper, and the last one of them fell back, and he didn't make it very far.
Joe, where they wanting everybody now?
You got first strike?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck, sit right here. You got 2 targets sitting right on the front of that helicopter. Take the motherfuckers out. Helicopter and right
So this is in Colville,
I
one of
don't
the
know if I
larger
can reach
cities at
that.
Oklahoma DDay. But we had a helicopter, a junk helicopter, about 100 to 110 yards away, and they thought maybe I could take them out, but first strikes have the limitations. That's a little too far.
Here, I'm going up to this embankment.
Okay.
That's where I was earlier.
So this is still in Colville. This is about 10 minutes left in the big game on Saturday. I linked up with these guys right here. Everybody on my team, we kind of just, at this point, split up, decided to go off, tear up hell, have fun, do whatever. So we cleared out this bunker, took it from the enemy. I moved up to this door, and you saw there, you only saw about 1 guy, but there's probably about 5 or 6, actually. They were waiting to just storm into this bunker and clear house. So I sat in this corner. I was just waiting on one of them to come through the door. I was going to grease him. So after I sat there so long, I realized, yeah, it's probably not the best spot to sit in, so I decided to get out of Dodge. But So guys, this is that's about it for my video from the 2015 Oklahoma D-Day. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, keep your irons up.